Hello and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a yearly showcase held by Jeff Keighley, who you might know from the Game Awards. This is one of the big ones. This is one of the biggins of the showcases, so expect some big titles. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards,
Test.
Jeff Keighley.
Weird mustard shoes, but alright.
Let's make the Cule a
I'm here for it.
One Cule would be one level of abstraction away from the reality of a situation.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest,
Hang on.
a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now,
Curse you, Bale!
Oh, geez.
Giving us your time.
All right.
Special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead.
We got you, Dante.
Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small.
Yeah, you should
From
have the
Lego
bingo card
bricks
from
to
before.
Puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes. This show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025.
That's the old
by
Repo
units,
logo.
according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking
That's the old
indie
Repo
game
logo.
crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
You think you're the Harbinger? You might be.
Ooh. Spooky ooky. Gross.
They'll worship you
Very well done.
till you fail. Then what?
You're no god.
This is very gross. Yeah, I was thinking that it was Mortal Shell right off the rip, but the way that he talked about it, it seemed like it was a new IP, so I didn't want to say. But like the way that the like body appeared at the beginning, that definitely looked like Mortal
It
Shell.
look great. Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus fight.
Yeah, that was sick
or
as
even
hell.
live
I didn't
at
like the
Reels.
OG Mortal
Over the
Shell. It was
years,
very slow,
Fortnite has
but
innovated with mass scale.
I'm down to give it another
live
shot.
Game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still
Mortal
hope.
Shell 2.
You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
woo.
Bad feeling about this.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with
Ken
us
Levine?
for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
That's not Ken Levine. Hideo this early? Okay.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited.
Yeah, he's
for the
weirdly
announcement.
going on tour with his game. It's
So,
just it's a
let me
weird
ask you,
thing.
Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、まあ、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、まあ
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game,
Just
it's
wait for
coming
him
out
to
later
stop
this month,
talking
but right
first,
now I know
translator.
you
What-
prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take
I've
a
never
look
seen
at this.
translation done like that. I mean, it wasn't bad. That's not the normal way that they do that, but I'm chill with it. Not like I'm chill with Jeff's shoes. I don't like those. I lied earlier. I lied. I don't like those. I don't like those shoes. I'm not vibing with them. Yeah, he's got to win me over on those shoes.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you're Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? for a living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Now, the subtitle said, I'm a reporter. Is that what he said, or did he say, I'm a porter, meaning like a UPS guy?
What?
So you made it then?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラクター
DS2,
です。
it's a very important character.
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人あ
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが物語に
this deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど、
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
っ
of
たの
course,
で、
by story, you
まあ 2 では
know,
出
he
せない
will not be in
で今回ニ
DS2.
ールっていうのが
But
マツ
this
さ
time,
んの代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で、
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
として、まあ、ルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て、
like top that
結構いいキャラ
character.
クター
So
になっ
Luca
たと思います。
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心に
think
残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だい
great.
た。
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show
の
you
で、
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone.
My favorite bit of marketing for Death Stranding 2 so far is when reviewers were putting out their reviews for the game because they got it early by like a month. And they were all reviewing it extremely well, and Kojima was like, oh, I wish this wasn't getting such good reviews. I don't want my game to be reviewed well. And it's so funny to me that he was getting good reviews, and Kojima's like, I want to be more controversial. I don't want these good reviews.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here
This is
this
so
year.
funny to me.
Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark.
I'm glad
Here
Lucy's
you can
getting
engage
work. I
in
believe she
intense
recently
combat,
got laid
fight
off
for
by
land,
GameSpot,
glory, and
so-
legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Do you think Tom Hardy's a gamer?
But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Gameplay.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Chronicles Medieval. That was such little gameplay that I'm gonna say no game, no hype. Kind of gave me Mountain Blade vibes, though. Keep my eye on it.
World. Now it's time to
I haven't
hang
been writing stuff
on to
down.
the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Dana Carvey, I think that's her name, the NASCAR lady. I don't. Who is in Sonic All Stars Racing? Wait, no, Dana Carvey's the actor, isn't he? What's the name of the NASCAR lady? It's Dana something. Dana Carvey, the master of disguise. What the fuck? You're gonna follow Hatsune Miku by video game characters? You gotta put Miku last. Like, these are big deals. But like, you gotta put Miku last!
Time for me to win this.
Alright.
Coming in September.
Danica Patrick, that's what I was looking for.
We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Whoa! All right. Hatsune Miku in Sonic in Minecraft.
Yes, you could say, you gotta go craft.
You gotta go craft.
That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Bandai Namco.
Time. For some,
Ew.
it heals. For others,
Code Vein 2?
it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion.
Weird Doctor Strange
Our
portal?
hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon,
I've heard of a boob window, but come on.
Could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
You get a motorcycle in this game. Yeah, nah, there's no way. I know my recursive games, thank you very much. I knew it was Mortal Shell. I know that's Code Vein. I know my recursive games. Do you know this? Too well. To the one who hears this message, we are waiting for you. Said this was Epic Games. I assume that's Epic Games published. I want to say that this is... Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say if this is the new... Wait, is this Playdead? In time, you will find us. End of Abyss. No, it's Section 9. What has Section 9 Interactive done before? What was that called again? Made in Abyss? What was it? Not Made in Abyss, that's a show. Oh, they said it.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut
End of
title
Abyss, okay.
from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
This year!
Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh, they got Troy Baker for the role? That's pretty crazy.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which
I've
builds
noticed your
on their
shoes
recent
match
launches
the
of
background.
Killmate and Age of Darkness. But this takes
You're
things to
convincing me a
whole new
little.
level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Oh. Oh, hello.
You may think you know,
how the game is played. But this is not the game.
Seeing this fight is wild when you can actually, you know, see it.
This is your legacy.
Is this the... I was too busy talking about his shoes. Is this the MMO that they were making?
And who dies?
That Mimic briefly played? Huh. It's like an alternate universe story where humanity lost in that fight?
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
I don't know. Oh, it's a real-time strategy game. Well, I'm not gonna play it anyways.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure.
Make games based off the books, not the shows. That's my take there.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Did they change world premiere to global? If it said global premiere, that counts. Yeah, that's stupid. that's dumb.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era.
What are you gonna use that for?
The era of atomic heart. 2.
Ah, there's the copyright strike where I have to keep talking throughout this trailer so that I can potentially dodge the ban that I'm about to get. So I'm just going to keep on talking in order to cover it up. Maybe have it pushed down a little bit so that it's not detectable by YouTube API, so that way I don't get a ban on YouTube. That way I can still show this and still have this shown on the YouTube video. It might not work. It might not work. This part might be muted because it's all copyrighted music that I have to talk over. Maybe they got permission for it. Maybe I'm allowed to show this. Probably not, though, because that's usually not really how that works, because it's a contract and it's still detectable on YouTube. So I have to keep talking in order to get this to not be copyrighted. And I'm... Oh, it's still going. It's actually still going. It was just the beat of the drum. They edited the song so that it would fit with the trailer better, rather than have a song then edit the trailer to it. So it caught me off guard because it wasn't the place where that usually is. So I had to continue talking. This is a really long trailer to have this for. This is really, really long. So I have to keep on talking about the same jack shit that I was talking about before. And it's still going. It keeps pausing every now and then for dramatic effect, but then it just picks back up. I really don't know what this game is about. I didn't really play Atomic Heart that far through because I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was not a good game, and I'm probably not going to play this one either. And it wasn't really worth it for the... Okay.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5. A spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Because Munfish is now publishing as well.
Is it
No?
recording?
That's not what this is? Okay.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity...
And these devs are really horny.
And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
The Cube Atomic Universe. All right.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and console this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Those devs are very horny. They're that kind of horny where it's like only the ladies are horny, and I don't like that. I don't like it when devs do that. Like, if you're gonna have like very lewd ladies, you gotta have very lewd men. You know, like you gotta have both. You can't have either or. It's gotta be both. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was very unnecessarily horny. Yeah. Like with the robot ladies, it makes sense because I know their context in the game of Atomic Heart. It makes sense for those robot ladies to be as horny as they are. Everything else didn't make sense. Everything else was just very unnecessarily lewd.
This isn't hell or my world. What is this place? Also, you don't have a chance.
That was disgusting.
Not enough. I need
God.
Pick your battle, piggy.
We're gonna have to do the Onimusha series soon.
We both want the same thing, Musashi.
This game looks so good.
But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs for a jewel. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
The game looks so good. Show me 2026. Give me some time. Oh, thank you. I need some time to get to that series.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced
That game
back
looks
in
so
December
good.
at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years.
Oh.
As a team at Sunn String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time and Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Interesting.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get
This isn't what I was expecting. An unadoptable orphan.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna
We'll climb an impossible ladder.
Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
To save the only hope he's ever known.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Take control of a flimsy puppet.
This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab.
Face off against unlikely opponents. And fulfill your destiny. Is this like a punch-out thing? Felt that. Boxing. Yeah! So this is like a punch-out game. That's really cool.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right. Well,
That's really
it's time to see the
cool.
announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point.
That's a really good logo.
It's a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues. One step closer to unmasking the
That's
culprits.
cool.
Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover
First
what
class
a
trouble.
is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or
I want to see more.
Your invitation awaits.
I want to see more. I like conceptually the murder mystery part of it.
24-player multiplayer game
That's
from Square
unique.
Enix where you
I want to see more.
compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more.
I tried to get
about
into the
mystery
open beta, but I heard about it
surrounding the
late.
World of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
I think that this game has a lot better of a chance than Marathon does. Hey, Jimmy.
I want that communist girl off the show.
Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. are in control.
Man. Yeah, that game has a lot more. October 30th, wow. That game has a lot better of a shot than what Marathon has.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th.
I thought it was already out.
Play it right now in Steam Advanced Access.
I got my answer.
Look.
Has anyone been playing this game? Or been watching this game? Or is anyone going to play this game? The Dune Mo. I know Raw was decently excited for this game, looking forward to it at the very least. I don't know if he ever got to it. Maybe now that he's got a new computer. Because it's the same devs as Conan Exiles. That trailer was pretty good. I doubt combat looks anything like that, you know? Because it's like, they had like soldiers and stuff. I don't think any of that exists like that. I don't know.
Consumed by the void.
But it looked cool. When the void calls.
Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Heroes must rise. Join the Sentinels. Wield the power of God.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor
This looks cool. Very hack and slashy. Defy time and space.
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey...
Chrono Odyssey. Okay.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Wuthering Waves.
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
You were supposed to fill my dark tower with light!
So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. I never doubted that you would end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Gotcha.
A rat in the vessel.
Ooh.
Such
I think we've seen this game at like a Nintendo Direct a long time ago or something.
I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me!
This is super cute looking. That looks awesome.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between
I'm looking forward to this game a little.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
It's been a long time since we got a Hangar 13 game.
To commit to this family.
I liked Mafia 1 and 2. I didn't get very far into 3.
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Mafia 2 in particular is incredible.
It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo? And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game.
I was thinking of LA Noire. My review for LA Noire is my most viewed video on my main channel.
Friends pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
And man, I thought that game was good. That comment section made it so I could never play that game ever again, because they woof, toxic. Woof, that community's toxic. God damn. This is really cute. Oh, that's cool. And beautiful. I mean, I gave it a 5, which is good for me. It's just like, man, they're not very nice. Lego Voyagers. That's very cute.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with.
Yeah, I thought I recognized you.
Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Whoops. Get me out of here.
Evil would emerge, however. A brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
All right.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy. And
Are we getting a release date?
Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new
'Cause
characters,
it said summer.
environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
It said summer. NeoWiz, Round 8 Studio. No. It's a new prosthetic. Well, that was entirely new. Slug. Ooh. What?
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Hang on, I need a breather. Hang on, you're moving too fast. Hang on. What? Bring Lies of P. What? Shut up. All right. Well, come over here for a minute. I gotta buy a game. All right. I now own Lies of P and the DLC. I'll have to transfer my save over. What were we gonna do next? Hang on. I know we were doing Everhood 2. I know that. We have to finish that first. Whatever. I'll figure it out when we get there. Holy shit. Oh my god. Back to the showcase. Oh, and then the audio cut out. Oh no. Well. Alright, we're good now. Jesus Christ, they shadow dropped the DLC. Oh, that messes my plans up so much, but I love it.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where you used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's lovely. Dinner's ready.
I failed to see how that was anything like Doki Doki,
Feeds and blooms, and on
other than a vaguely anime character. Alright. Hey Dumpling, can you do me a favor? Can you look up
I wouldn't recommend
Serenity
eating those
Forge the
tomatoes.
dev
All
and
right,
see if
NC
they
Soft
made
is
that one
expanding
game
its
that we
Blade and
looked
Soul
at a long
universe.
time
Let's
ago
take a
with
look
like
at the
the
rich lore and dynamic action
cute
in
little
Blade and
anime
Soul
lady.
Neo, just out on Steam.
You know what I'm talking
Blade
about?
and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Like you could date ladies in the town and you like can go out at night and stuff. You sent me a video essay about it one time. Blade and Soul Neo. Hi, Wade. I thought Blade and Soul was like not an anime art style like this. I thought Blade and Soul was like kind of like realistic Japan. Am I wrong? Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Well, yeah, that was a new game. Whoa. Is this still Blade and Soul? It's not Blade and Soul. I don't know what that is. No, not the cooking one. It was like, there was like the little itty bitty anime lady, and like, it was like a horror game, but deceptively. And you sent me a video essay by K-Bash about it. Yeah, they're really just putting all the anime games back to back, huh? She's got to have like the little like stickies all the way up her entire abdomen to keep that like together, you know what I mean? Like she's got to have those stickies all the way throughout her, like, you know what I mean? Just straight up glue it. Just get like some stick glue and just go. Does Sandy Cheeks count as a movie celebrity? No. Close. But no. Goody Little Two Shoes. Yeah. Serenity Forge is a different depth. Okay. I was catching a vibe, you know? She was in a movie? No. Huh? Oh, okay. What? Is this an ad for State of Unreal? Okay.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
Am I getting an ad in the bottom left to buy Mafia the Old Country? I've never seen this before. Huh.
We altered the course.
Did I say on stage?
Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us.
No, I just said movie celebrity.
Free to find hope.
Then Tom Hardy counts.
This chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
I heard a story about, not this game, but Evolution 2, of Jeff Goldblum talking about his role in the game. And he was talking about how his default filler words of saying, like, is now more so than just him talking. They actually have that scripted now, where they write down the uhs in the script.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Hi, Celia from Yacht Club Games. Are we finally going to see Mina the Hollower, or is this going to be Shovel Knight 64?
With our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Gimme. Gimme. October 31st. Gimme. I wonder if this is, oh my god. Oh, I'm blanking. Jeff. Ooh, it's something Kaufman. Jake Kaufman. I wonder if this is Jake Kaufman again, who did Shovel Knight. October 31st. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Give me.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1.
Excuse me for such whimsical utterances.
Totally natural charisma. Debatable. B. I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3. You're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pick my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Oh,
all right,
what?
Let's take a look.
Are we getting Deadpool 2? The following violent delights have been approved for mature audiences only.
Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
I'm less interested.
Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder.
I wonder if this is Ryan or not.
And this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan.
It doesn't sound like,
Don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time.
Troy Baker, the other one.
This guy's a total dimmy. What the hell?
Nathan Drake.
Who designed this shit?
It's the name of Nathan Drake's voice actor, chat.
You're welcome.
Ooh, it's right on the tip of my
Who got the
tongue.
lobotomy with fries?
Not Troy Baker. Nolan North, thank you.
Come true in VR.
It doesn't sound like Nolan North, and he did OG
Spider-Man gets
Deadpool.
Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't think it was Yuri. Maybe. I don't think it was.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Next year at last year at Gamescom.
Was it?
Dying Light the Beast. The
Did not recognize that voice.
Techland's experience building survival horror games.
That's crazy. Hang on, I gotta go back and hear that again. Give me that, Jeff. I love you. I love you. Give me that again.
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit?
That is Neil Patrick Harris.
Is that weird? Whoa!
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
My liver died.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath.
Hello,
He's
Roger.
Experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I kind of doubt, like, maybe because he mentioned Silksong, that means we're going to get Silksong in this show. But this isn't the show where I would predict Silksong. I would predict Silksong from the Xbox showcase. Because we know that Silksong is going to be on Game Pass. That's confirmed. So Team Cherry has a relationship there that is well established. So if Silksong is going to be anywhere, I would predict that it's the Xbox show. But I will gladly be pleasantly surprised by it being in this show. It is multi-platform after all.
How big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took for me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Yeah, did anyone else just see the Zomboobie? There was a Zomboobie. Are any of you dying light gamers?
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Hey, Tamus.
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop?
Oh, Goofy Goober!
I'm weak. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Anime interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Give me.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Same day as Artful Escape, by the way.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Yo, based mom! Holy shit!
Retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
Love The Cure. I don't know how I'm gonna play this game.
Experience it for yourself.
But goddamn it, am I?
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
I mean, it kind of looks like the game, just 3D.
Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me?
I definitely like the 2D style more.
In this world. No matter what hardships.
I love the giant buff koi fish.
We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Acts with blood with a T? Or Acts of Blood like A-X-E?
Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Sifu. I see you. I mean, I'm interested. I just heard a Wilhelm scream.
Bad.1.
With a T. I would like to see more, please.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Toronto 20XX. The city has been taken over by 3 rival gangs. Who's behind this madness? Someone has to do something. Oh. We need your help.
You Imagine Dragons song.
He said participation with Anamanaguchi. Is Anamanaguchi not making the music on this? Scott Pilgrim, EX.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are.
Hi,
Wait
Maggie.
long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things.
Is that what the Capcom sale I seen when I was buying Liza P?
You ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, like... Sure. Someone in the audience was... Oh, shit. Hang on.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
Also, yes, I seen, dude. Keep on playing. I'll look at it after.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
An Xbox game on PlayStation will probably be in the Xbox show. If even.
Harder. Scum.
Scum.
Your heart.
I guess it's been in early access this whole time. There was a Shitsin break in that.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
I'm not gonna yap over this one like I did the other one, because, like, I'm okay with cutting this one out of the VOD if I have to.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out.
Little story time about this game.
Charlie, maybe this is the real me.
I think president or CEO, one of the two, kind of the same thing. After this game was given to reviewers and stuff, he being a previous employee of Rockstar, after the reviewers gave their reviews of this game, or at the very least after the previews rather, he blamed the bad reviews as every single journalist getting paid off by Rockstar, by his previous employer. And that's the reason why... That's the reason why it's getting bad reviews.
We can't wait for you to discover
from his perspective. Not this guy.
June the 10th from
this is the publisher.
Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
sounds like a scale issue to me. It sounds like delusion to me. Sounds like main character syndrome to me.
It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
So Hitman's getting an update? Or a DLC?
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well...
Hi, Ray. Thanks for the raid. How you doing, dog?
Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Cool. So does it mean Mads is in the 007 game as well? Someone shout out Ray, please.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Daddy!
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to
he's reprising his role from 007.
I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different.
I haven't seen these
more
movies.
Confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
2 shadow drops for this showcase so far.
Days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
My brain says he's not mad because he has a beard.
Announcement of a new party game coming later this year.
Interesting.
That will delight
I wonder if he's growing his hair out for a role or
1
something.
million Lego bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night summer.
Chat, everybody go follow Ray, by the way.
For Lego Party.
Get ready.
For a
If you aren't, I'll find you.
competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
So it's Mario Party but Lego.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Ninjago reference.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party!
Lego Party!
Oh, that is looking mighty tasty.
Is that the 3rd Lego game?
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox.
I thought this game
Let's
got
see what it means to get into some
maybe I'm thinking a
serious
different one.
space shenanigans.
I must be. Yeah, I must be. Yeah, this is not this at all. Never mind.
Major, reactor overload.
I'm back. What I missed? Mads Mikkelsen.
I've got the artifact. Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
I don't know exactly what I'm looking at.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I mean, it looked alright.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios.
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
team
give that a
behind
try.
the Melee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with
Wow.
a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right
A lot of
after the
co-op
show.
games this year.
But for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
I kind of don't want them to move over to 3D. Guacamelee, primarily, but also Nobody Saves the World, has like fantastic art styles. And like, this doesn't look bad, don't get me wrong, but like, there's something about the 2D art that just like, it hits different.
The vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted. I don't know, there's just something about the 2D art that hits different, and I am sad that they're leaving that.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror
But maybe I'll
game
be
from
convinced
Team
in Day of the
Cloud.
Devs.
It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Gross. Cheeks. That's cool. Whoa. Rat King. That's cool. Alright, that's pretty cool. I kind of wish they showed less.
Poor little
You know what I mean?
babies. All right, Mecha
Horror
Break
games.
is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, Here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Why hack this game? I just wanted a co-op boss fight mech game. You have that. It's called EDF. Did you see the Marvel fighting game yesterday, Robo? He mouthed. When he mouthed, he said, "You're a bitch." That's what he said. Sure. I was thinking that, Ace. Disney character means like Goofy, or like even like a Disney princess. Because I was thinking about like when I wrote Disney characters, like does that include all of Star Wars and Marvel? And I was like, nah, no. It's like Disney created character. Yeah, I was thinking that. July 1st. It should? Nah. It's like Disney created character.
Small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
I kind of didn't like that Mecha Break trailer. I kind of wanted gameplay. No game, no hype. Even though we've seen that game before. I don't know. Bug. Is that a Hercules beetle? Big beetle.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
Yeah, this is giving me Ants vibes. The superior movie over Bug's Life.
There's no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
I guess it's like a survival base building kind of game. Very
2026
grounded.
marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Thanks, Maggie. Hello, everyone. This is Takeuchi from Capcom. Thanks to all of you, Resident Evil is about to celebrate its 30th anniversary. We truly appreciate your continued support. Now, about the latest Resident Evil game you've all been waiting for. Bear with us a little longer, just a blink of an eye more, and it'll be ready. We're incredibly grateful for your ongoing support of the Resident Evil series. Thank you again.
I need a glass of wine, too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Let's rumble. Alex. All right.
What a weird trailer that was. What a strange way to show that. But also the WWE games are proper fighting games. I just want to say all of them are proper fighting. You don't think of them as fighting games, but they are actually fighting it. You don't think of them like that, but they are actually fighting it. Okay. I like this art style. It gives me Knockout City. This might be those devs. Because it can't be, because it also gives me Rumbleverse, but the Rumbleverse devs are busy right now. They're doing the Tony Hawk's game right now. They're doing Tony Hawk. It's giving me... Oh, it is like... it's like Capture the Flag? I was thinking that it was like Battle Royale. I now worry for this game. And I hope that this isn't the Knockout City devs.
Wish list now.
I don't know.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of Capture the Flag set in the 1970s, as you saw.
I worry about that game.
Later this year.
Games like that
beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like
don't
action
often
RPG
survive.
game developed in China by Lenzi Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is
They
launching
do not
on
often
July
survive.
24th. Here's a look.
They often die, and they often die very quickly, and it often hurts the indie studio behind it significantly.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
What will it take to finally...
Did any of you play the OG, Wuchong? Because I did. Maybe that's not what this is. Maybe I'm confused. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Is this not Team Ninja? No, this is a new game. This is a completely different game. Oh. I thought that this was a sequel to the Team Ninja game. This is completely different? Oh, I'm my bad. I got confused. Yeah. I can't remember. I don't remember the game that I'm thinking of then. Because the game that I'm thinking of is Team Ninja's take on like Sekiro kind of vibe. Okay. Sorry, I was so busy like with my predisposition that yeah, I remember what Wu Chang is. I was looking forward to this game when they showed it before. And I still am. Like, it still looks great. This game looks great. Looks like your left arm's turned into a bird. And I'm looking forward to it. It looks good. Oh, I was thinking of Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. You can see where it came from.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
This game's been rumored for years. Looks good.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me.
That's a good line. Yeah, I didn't know Guild Wars 2 was still getting updates.
My story is yours.
Start your story today. Yeah, I knew you still played it, but I didn't know it was still getting updates. Honkai Star Rail, Mongil Star Dive. Okay. Okay. Extremely similar logo, too. Okay. That's on July 24th? I missed that. Man, I didn't give that Wu Chang trailer the respect that it fucking deserved. My bad. I dropped the ball there. Now hang on.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Hope you had a good stream, Debbie.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Into the Unwell? Right.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Do they have a sock puppet for a tail?
Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy. You still look a little...
Hack and slash roguelike, maybe?
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games.
Hey Ian.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
With
Kind of
Splitgate
base.
2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Kind of based, honestly. I've known about Splitgate and Splitgate 2 for a very long time. I don't think I've ever been sold for the game more than right now.
And he complete the comeback he's going to try. He shoots, he gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one, they got another. They're going to do it. They're going to see that. Oh my God, they did it. They actually did it. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're in.
Isn't this Muse? Oh, should I have been talking over this? Oops. Is that Battle Royale? I thought Splitgate was like arena shooter, like a...
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
I pray when a song in my heart ever fits within love, wherever I'm
is that one game that's Yakuza but isn't Yakuza. No koozie. No Kuza. I realized that I should have said no Kuza instead of because I usually say Yakuzi. But I said no Kuzi. But like I should have said no Kuza. Not judgment, no. (1943). Ooh, very detective-y.
Got a name? Mako Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one?
Of the time.
Not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Stranger Than Heaven. Depending on how much they dive into the mystery thriller part of that, that might be my thing.
Last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Is that who I think it is?
Grace. Grace.
Yes.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
That very much recontextualizes the end of Resident Evil 8.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
Oh yeah, I guess there was a Village DLC. I didn't play
I
that.
need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Oh, this isn't... Oh, okay, never mind. I'm wrong. This is Grace. I thought it was Grace, not Rose. You're right. Rose was the DLC. Or what? Rose was the daughter. You're right.
I know. That's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
She's the daughter of someone from Outbreak? Oh, I haven't played Outbreaks.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
I wish they didn't put that in the title of the YouTube video, because that was a very good trailer, and he played it like it was supposed to be a surprise, and they put it in the title of the stream. Wow, that's very soon. No game, no hype. Don't care.
There you have it. Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you.
I guess I gotta play the DLC of Village, huh?
Glad we kept it a surprise.
I don't know. I'm probably
That's
gonna just do the whole Resident Evil series at some point. I might just save it for then.
Lucy James, didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right.
Yeah,
well,
you took that. You kept that so secret until you put it in the title of the YouTube
Listing
video.
of all the digital events this weekend, you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with
Which we
additional
will be
new
watching.
reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
And that was Summer Game Fest. A lot of great games in there. I hope that something caught y'all's eye. For me, down my list, I'll be adding Death Stranding 2, Chronicles Medieval, End of Abyss, Mouse, Felt That Boxing, Killer In, Arc Raiders, Chrono Odyssey, Mio, Memories, and Ow! Anyways, as I was saying, MIO, Memories in Orbit, Out of Worlds, Mafia the Old Country, Fractured Blooms, Mina the Hollower, Mixtape, Acts of Blood, Wildgate, Ill, Wu Chang, Stranger Than Heaven, and Resident Evil Requiem. Those caught my eye. I hope something caught yours. Make sure you're wishlisting all of these games. Wishlisting pushes the algorithm of Steam, so make sure you're keeping up on them.